5 seconds remaining.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the first match between OG and Team SkrPap. On Man's Not Hot. They are going to be using the Zephyr tags, it looks like, just because they've not made an official team set up for Man's Not Hot, but it is going to be Cancel, Charlie, Come With Me, Akim, and Sexy Bambo. You know, on the side of OG, it's going to be Fly, Resolution, Jerax, S4, and No Tail for the PGL Bucharest EU qualifiers.
5 seconds remaining.
Over here on BTS2, I'm going to be the voice in your ear, Rob and Roll Gaming. Going to be covering the OG and then into the later of the day. It's going to be the Kingwin versus Team Singularity.
OG's turn.
But for now, let's focus on this game as we see the bands coming out. It's going to be the Earth Spirit, the Lyke, and the Tiny taken up by OG. Meanwhile, the Brewmaster Puck as well as the Tusk are the heroes that Zephyr do not want to be playing up against. They do pick the Bounty Hunter straight away. Now, Man's Not Hot, SkrPap, whatever you want to be calling them, actually came through the open qualifiers, taking out Team UK Dota, or one of the UK Dota stacks, in the semi-finals, effectively becoming the finals. In the last game was a best of one, I think up against a couple of people from Face It, but I'm not 100% sure. I know if Mikey42 was involved, but Zephyr Dota, Man's Not Hot, did qualify for that. So OG, pick up the Naga Siren.
5 seconds remaining.
I hope nobody's got any long-term plans this afternoon, because we will be strapping in for at least a decent Naga Siren Dazzle game so far. So, both teams
10 seconds remaining.
with an equal chance of getting through on this. Like I say, Cancel's stack did come through the open qualifiers yesterday. Impressed, actually, coming through pretty much everybody without dropping a game, I do believe. So what are they going to go for the second pick? You have the reserve time to burn into this, but they don't want to be burning it too much because they do still have another 3 picks and 3 bans after this.
OG's turn to ban.
They pick up the Shadow Shaman, an extremely strong pushing hero. Great in team fights as well, because you do have the Hex as well as the Shackles to control 2 or 3 heroes up. If you can get those wards on top of a hero as well, you can keep them locked in and really burn away their health. And nobody likes to be caught inside a snake prison.
Remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So, OG going to be banning out the Tinker. Don't want to be anti-pushed, while the Naga Siren is going to be able to split push those lanes. Centaur going to be the ban by Man's Not Hot. And both teams setting up a little bit differently. It looks like OG want to go for that split push potential with the Naga Siren. You've got the Dazzle there as well to help with the Shallow Graves. You've got the Weave that can modify the armor of both teams to help out in the team fights. But Zephyr Dota, Man's Not Hot, SkrPap going for the Bounty Hunter as well as the Shadow Shaman. So it looks like they want to go for a little bit more of a fighty, roaming and ganking setup, at least so far in this early game. So OG, thinking about the 5th ban. Now it is just both supports so far picked up by Man's Not Hot. Whether the Bounty Hunter is going to be the 4th position, maybe could shift it into the 3. But potentially you do see the hero roam around in that 4th position looking for fights, ganks with the Orb of Venom, with his Invis as well. So OG, they've got to think about an off-laner, mid laner, as well as a carry they don't want to be playing up against. Zephyr not giving anything away so far. OG really better into this reserve time, having proper talk about this, it looks like. But as far as it goes,
Dire team ban.
they're going to be banning out the
OG's
Omni-Knight,
turn
and
to
then
pick.
Man's Not Hot instantly come back with the PL ban. Really strong hero at the minute, just being able to right-click through most heroes once he gets that Diffusal Blade up. So Man's Not Hot wanting to be banning that out and making sure OG can't secure some more
10
illusions to
seconds
help
remaining.
push the lane.
5 seconds remaining.
So OG going for the third pick. Again, it could be that Nagasaran in the safe. They've got Dazzle support. They pick up the Shadow Fiend. Again, another good building killer once he gets the souls. Yeah, maybe goes for something like the Desolator for a lot of right-click potential. But we have been seeing Shadow Fiends going for that drums, the early drums, just for the attack speed, the movement speed bonus, as well as the stats bonus you do get from them. Really good item at the minute, to the point where you do see possibly 2 heroes pick them up on the same team, just to be able to get maximum benefit from those charges. So Zephyr, what are they going to be going towards? Again, they're looking for the core heroes. And as far as fight potential goes, the Juggernaut is still in there. You have the heroes like the Troll, if you want to go for a little bit more of a right-click push. Great in the fights as well with that ultimate. What else have they got? The Medusa is still in there. Could help deal with the Nagasaran illusions if that's what they want to be going for. They pick up the Invoker. Okie Madoki. Ooh, did he go for a Drow strat? Try and end this game before the Nagasaran hits that power peak.
10 seconds remaining.
Try and get it over within the first 30-35 minutes, I think, is the time on Drows. You've got to be winning the game roughly by the 25-minute mark, but you can extend it to about the 35-40 minute mark as well, as long as you're in the leader anyway. Man's Not Hot. What are they going to be actually moving towards? It's going to be OG picking up the Nyx. So that is going to be the 4th position Nyx, I do believe, unless you want to run it in that off lane. But usually you do see the Nyx Assassin as that roaming position 4. Got itself the Impale to really help slow down heroes with the stun. Dazzle them with a poison touch on top as well, that now refreshes every time he gets a right click off on the target, which is actually really strong. It's a really strong ability at the minute, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Dazzle popping up in a lot more games. But Man's Not Hot are on the pick now, and they do need an offlaner as well as that safe lane carry. It looks like the Invoker going mid, Shadow Shaman in the 5th, and Bounty Hunter in the roaming 4th. Again, you do have heroes. The Juggernaut's still in there, Lifesteal that we've seen a few times in the past couple of days, been coming up every so often as well. Heroes like the Sven are still in there.
OG's turn to ban.
It's gonna be the Chaos Knight. Okay, so a different kind of illusion gaming coming out from Man's Not Hot there. So Nagasaran does need to be careful about getting caught out. Chaos Knight being able to drag her back. I suppose every hero on the side of OG needs to be careful, but Nagasaran with usually going for that split push depending on how the game's going.
5 seconds remaining.
Does need to be careful about how far away from her team she roams from. And how many heroes are missing off the map from Man's Not Hot.
Dire team ban.
So both teams now got themselves one hero left to pick. It's going to be the Enigma ban coming up from OG. A really strong hero at the minute. You can throw it in the off lane, just let those Eidolons do the pushing, and really, really easily smoke towers. And then again to add up with the Black Hole over the top of that. But it's going to be the Tidehunter ban from Man's Not Hot. Again, another really strong tanky hero, really good offlaner. Good Ravage once you get either the Force Staff or the Blink Dagger. And it just makes it a lot harder for Man's Not Hot to try and navigate the fights. So both teams taking out that kind of control hero.
5 seconds remaining.
And cancel. What's the cancel stack going to be picking up now? It's going to be the Earthshaker. So is that going to be... It looks like it's going to be the offlane Earthshaker. OG got themselves just over 20 seconds left to pick this last hero.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So what is the play here from OG?
Monkey King.
You may now select
Gonna be a Monkey King. Okay, so we do have the full lineups now coming out from the side of OG as well as Man's Not Hot. It's gonna be Sexy Bambo on the Earthshaker, Charlie picking up the Chaos Knight, Cancel on the Invoker, Come With Me on the Shadow Shaman, and Kim on the Bounty Hunter. Meanwhile, on the side of OG, S4 picks up the Nyx Assassin, No Tails on the Monkey King. Oh, it's gonna be No Tail on the Monkey King then. Is that gonna be a Mid King? As Jerax picks up the Naga Siren. I can't be a Mid King yet because that looks like it's going to be now changing these around. On off lane, Nyx Assassin, No Tail on the Carry Monkey, Jerax on the Naga Siren. Well, Fly picks up the Dazzle, and Resolution is going to be that Shadow Fiend. So both teams have the lineups now. And we are moments away from getting into game one between OG and Man's Not Hot. It is going to be a best of 3, so winners could take the series 2-0. Losers can have the chance to push it to a 3-game series. But both teams getting ready for game one. We are about to get underway. So let's take a quick look at the items while we had the chance before things start to kick off in the massive wraparound that it looks like Sexy Bambo wants to go for there. It's going to be all 5 heroes from the side of Man's Not Hot moving down to the ball lane. They do have themselves a smoke on a Kim as well if they want to be going for that level 1 gank for anybody that comes down, which it's going to be No Tail on this bottom lane. Just moving itself down to the rune. Nobody else there to really try and support him. And this could be trouble for the Monkey King, whether he comes into the rune. Looks for maybe a bit of stealth with the revert form. Well, he's got the courier at the minute. Just galloping himself around. But Kim is leading the line with the Invis. Charlie right behind. Picked up the Chaos Bolt. And it looks like they are just going to be able to secure the bot 2 runes. Meanwhile, OG on the top going to be able to take those. No Tail hides himself in the trees. Just keeping himself safe. Bounty Hunter is trying to stalk around the Radiant Jungle, but not going to be able to find anything just yet. And it looks like Zephyr not going to be following it up anyway. The top lane, Resolution's going to get himself a rune. It looks like Sexy Bambo is going to be picking up one as well. Kim's gone for the rotation round. Resolution's there. Jerax on the... It is going to be the support Naga Siren with that Orb of Venom. Usually see them picking up the net level 1 as well. But for now, Fly and a Monkey King Courier on this bottom lane. Ikim is going to spot it as well. May think this is an actual courier as No Tail pops out of it. Surprise, Bounty Hunter, I guess. Jarak's chasing up. He's actually going to go for the Riptide level 1 first, so Cancel being forced back off the lane. And just going to be trading away with Jarak's Resolution. Looks to try and clean up as much as possible. OG just being left on the bot lane as Monkey King has decided to leave. Okay, I guess we've got ourselves a carry Dazzle. Hasn't picked anything up level 1. Needs to be careful because there is 3 heroes. Come with me if he gets in range. Could be a dangerous predicament for Fly, but up on the top lane, it looks like No Tail rotated around on the courier. Just to put the right click down on Sexy Bombo, the Impale's gonna go. There's gonna be no Fissure, as the Jingu Mastery did pop, but bot lane, it looks like the TP now does come out from S4, swapping the lanes around. And just making it a little bit harder for Bambo on that top lane now. S4 could be moving himself up, just trying to look for the creeps, but there is 3 heroes still around here, hiding in the trees. There's going to be the Shackles as well as that Chaos Bolt Fly. Just going to be surviving for a little bit longer. Pops the Shallow Grave as Resolution did get the kill in the mid lane, but it looks like Fly being body blocked up should be taken down. One more right click comes out from Akim, and now the Chaos Bolt as well as the Shackles have been refreshed. This looks like it could be another kill though. Spike Carapace does come out, and S4 going to be able to walk away from that one. But barely. Jarax is down here now. Level 2, so he does have the Riptide as well as the net. And it looks like... Is there going to be any more musical lanes? As S4 is down here. Jarax going for the rune. But Come With Me did pick it up.
Loaded to the illusion.
And it looks like... Man's Not Hot just want to be hanging around with this aggressive tri-lane. Meanwhile, mid lane Resolution does have 13 and 3 denies up against the 4 and 3 of the Invoker. So yeah, as we can see, the TP comes out from Man's Not Hot. They're going to be moving themselves up to the top lane. Meanwhile, back on the bottom lane, Akim is still down here in Viz. As S4 just has the support coming out from Fly at the minute. Meanwhile, top lane, it looks like No Tail is being forced back once again. Does have 10 to 8 last hits and denies. As Charlie and Come With Me, making the most of this dual lane up on the top lane. S4 does TP back. Is it going to be another case of moving No Tail once again, maybe to the bottom lane, as Earthshaker has rotated down there. Meanwhile, mid lane, Jarax walking himself up, didn't get in range of the net. No cancel, just going to hide himself underneath the tier 1 tower. Going to be losing out on a little bit more farm, just as Jarax plays bodyguard for Resolution. Meanwhile, Akim is going to be coming in Viz. So whether he's going to try and go for a gank, the net is going to come out. There's going to be the Riptide as well, but with the Cold Snap, Resolution needs to move himself back. The Sunstrike comes out, and this is going to be a kill for Cancel. You could say cancelling the mid lane advantage of Resolution. Fish is going to come out. There's going to be the Enchant Totem as well. No Tail trying to get aggressive. But all it does is force the Earthshaker back. Sexy Bamboo underneath the tier 1 tower. Meanwhile, top lane, there's going to be the Shackles coming out. Is there going to be Spike Carapace just in time? But the right click S4 might not get out of this all the way healthy. Impale's going to hit on 3, and now he just moves himself back. Reality Rift going to be a little bit off the mark. And S4 should be able to survive through this, unless Charlie wants to go for it again. Shackles, he's underneath the tier 1 tower, but he's not really going to cure. Okay, can't get in range to slow Nyx Assassin down, and S4 hanging around on half his health. Just going to look, 15.8 health once he pops himself a Tango. And that's a decent amount of regen. So mid lane Resolution, one more Sunstrike's not going to be on the mark. But Cancel needs to be careful. Still got the Shadow Rays on him, which probably would have been enough to finish him off. But 1 to 2, 5 minutes in, 25 last hits on Resolution, 13 on the Invoker. Resolution, if we take a look at the net worth, is just starting to get ahead on this lane. And now, with the Invoker moving in, he's just going to pop the Shrine and move himself back into the lane. But Bounty Hunter, where's he going to go for this? Pinging out S4. Jerax is there for the support as well. And now Fly rotates in. What's he got himself? Got himself 2 points into the Shallow Grave, 2 points into the Wave as well. So the Bounty Hunter is just going to move himself off. Doesn't really want to make a risk. Or a risky play happen though. Ball lane, they could go on to No-Tail. There's going to be the Reality Rift. There's going to be a Boundless Strike coming out, so No-Tail may be able to make this away. Just needs to juke and jive his way through the trees. Yep, gets himself onto a tree. Are they going to be able to take that down? Eaten just a little bit too slowly by Sexy Mambo. And now No-Tail able to tree dance himself back to his tier 1 tower safely. And Charlie just couldn't find the Chaos Bomb in time to try and secure that kill. You are mid lane, it looks like Cancel may go down once again, throws a Cold Snap out onto Resolution, but he does get the last bit of damage. As Jerax, 2 assists in the first 6.5 minutes. It looks like No-Tail just trying to soak the XP here, not really going for the last hits. Up against the Chaos Knight is level 4, he does have the level advantage by 1 level, well that's just going to be cancelled out now. Meanwhile, again in the mid lane, Sexy Bambo comes in with the Fissure, takes down Resolution, and now Jerax, what's he going to try and do? Is he going to try and get the Riptide off? Does get the Bounty Hunter, may pay with his life, as Sexy Bambo doesn't have enough mana for the Fissure. The chase is on, Cold Snap available, so Jerax needs to secure the distance, maybe gets himself into the entrance, not going to be there in time, as Cancel picks himself up. Second kill. And now No-Tail getting aggressive on Charlie, just going to be trying to proc that Jingu Mastery and the Boundless Strike over the top as well to do a decent amount of damage. The TP coming in, Bounty Hunter is only level 4. 7.5 minutes in, it's not the worst in the world, and No-Tail can just keep himself in the trees to look for this XP. And Charlie does have that Quelling Blade, so No-Tail does need to be careful about getting himself chopped down. But it looks like No-Tail is just happy to bounce around the trees. They are trying to take him down, trying to find him out. They can see roughly where he is, but they don't know on which tree he's perched. And No-Tail, Fissure does come out onto Fly. They may shift targets, but Fly close enough to his tier 1 tower that we aren't actually going to be able to get there. It is 4 heroes coming down. The TP does go up to the top lane now just to contest the Nyx. Oh, come with me, Bounty Hunter rotating up behind. Going to be spotted up by this ward. They know he's there. Fly backs himself up to the tier 2. And top lane, it looks like No-Tail was chasing Sexy Bambo on the lane to Boundless Strike. Comes out S4 with the Impale. Is going to be on the mark. No-Tail is going to be able to do enough with this Jingu Mastery. They may be able to turn this around with the TP coming in from the Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight wants to chase, but he isn't going to be able to get in. Just goes for S4. Instead, Spike Carapace is popped. There's going to be the leap coming from No-Tail as well. Charlie dodges it out with the Phantasm, and now S4 tries to get himself away. No mana for the Rift back, and another Boundless Strike does get it now with the 1 charges. S4 going to be buying time, but it isn't going to be enough. The Sexy Bambo does secure that kill. And No-Tail down and instantly back up into the trees. Jerax wants to be rotating behind, but it does look like Cancel is going to be moving himself safely down. Out of range is Resolution as well as Jerax.
Radiant are scanning.
Jerax needs to be careful. There's a smoke in the river. Come with me. Does get the Aftershock as well as the Shackles. Sunstrike is going to be there. And Jerax gets himself cooked in the river. And Cancel moving himself down to... Is he just going to try and farm the Ancients, or is he going to try and defend this bot lane? Looks like he's just going to stick around for the rune. Meanwhile, S4 with the Vendetta does scout out the Earthshaker. It's going to be the Vendetta, the right click coming in from the Impale as well. Net flies out. Jerax gets in there with the Riptide, and Resolution secures the assist. S4 picks up the kill, and now he's not done. Wants to chase out Charlie. The Boundless Strike going to be slowing Charlie down. Is the chase going to carry on? Are they going to be able to pick up this kill with the Tree Dance from No-Tail? It may be enough. The Riptide comes out from Jerax, and they find themselves 2 on the top. And No-Tail just rotates himself down to the bot lane.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Bounty Hunter sees it, actually gets the stun from taking down the tree. This could be bad for the Monkey King. As Bounty Hunter picks it up, I think that could have even been a track. We take a look at the fight recap. Must just not have had it in time. So Bounty Hunter rotating up, but it looks like they want to go for a gank on the top lane. Let's take a look at Jerax though. He is going to be taken down. The Bounty Hunter finds his first potential track kill though.
Middle tower is under attack.
Resolution hanging around the top lane. Vendetta. Sexy Bambo could walk into it, but they see Charlie now. Looks like they are going to be making a move to Sexy Bambo. The Impale comes out with the Vendetta strike as well. And Sexy Bambo, is he going to be able to get himself away? Phantasm popped by Charlie, just pushing Resolution back. Spike Carapace looks like it is going to be wasted as the Fisher does fly out afterwards. But Sexy Bambo, minus armor. Minus 6 armor, it looks like 11 counting. S4, is he going to be able to get himself away from this? Reality Rift is back up. The right clicks comes out, but there's going to be an Impale and the heal coming out from the Dazzle now as well. Does he have the Shadow Grave? Shadow Grave just if he needs it. Not going to be in time as the Fisher does stop him from being able to cancel that. So the kill was secured by Charlie. Now No-Tail gonna go towards the Battle Fury. But we're already 12 minutes in and he's still a decent way off it.
This'll come in handy.
Double time, we take a look at the net worth. He is second, but right up the... Let's take a break from that as Jerax was being chased down. It is a DD on Bambo if he wants to try and make a move. It looks like they want to be going on to No-Tail, but can't get there in time. Monkey King just dances himself away. Back in the mid lane though, Resolution making a move on to Come With Me. S4 does secure the kill. And Bambo thinks better of trapping himself with 3 heroes. From the side of OG, 6 to 9, 2k net worth lead going the way of OG. Even though they are behind on the kills, they've taken down a tier 1 tower in the top lane. Now Cancel, No-Tail, is he going to try and make a move? Cancel needs to move himself back, but No-Tail's there, the right clicks comes out. He does have... Well, he's level 9, but he's not picked up the ultimate just yet, so Cancel, Boundless Strike, one more right click takes him down, and Bounty Hunter could be in a little bit of trouble. There's going to be the Sentry Room, but it looks like Bounty Hunter is going to be able to get himself away from the reveal safely.
Dark light.
No-Tail, you should still be able to see him in the tree, right, with that track on him. So Bounty Hunter does come in, gets another track off, and now No-Tail needs to be careful, needs to get himself out of the trees, really. The Hex comes out, there's going to be the Shuriken toss as well. Sunstrike's going to be off the mark, though. Come With Me, just not able to hold him in place. And now looks like OG, they want to fight this, trying to bait Man's Not Hot into a fight underneath the tier 1 tower. But No-Tail is forced to TP back, so everybody else from the side of OG just backs themselves off. Bounty Hunter moving himself down, he is invis with that Shadow Walk. Gonna be following Jerax. I hear a Resolution just maybe bait him with that ult. And he did pick up the drums, he's gonna go straight for the BKB now as well. Jerax
Radiant's bottom tower has
being stalked out here, everybody apart from S4 down near this bottom side of the map. The net comes out, Come With Me could be taken down. It looks like even No-Tail wants to come in. Fisher keeps him locked down for now, but the right click from No-Tail does secure that kill. Is he done yet as Jerax pops the song, keeps Bambo in place now as well. Just waiting for the Boundless Strike to come over the top. It is going to be hit, and S4 picks up that kill. So we are 15 minutes in, net worth wise. Resolution close to the BKB, only about 1100 gold away from being able to pick that one up.
Radiant's middle tower is
and
under
they have
attack.
evened up the kills as well, 9 to 9 Resolution, looking for another tower.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
So Man's Not Hot, looking for the trade.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Looks like No Tail wants to come in there. Jarak's going to be scouted out by Bounty Hunter. The track comes out. No Tail, what's he going to be doing as the Reality Rift comes through? Sunstrike going to be off the mark. Balance Strike onto 2. Tree dances his way down, and now Charlie looks like to be the target with the Phantasm coming out. But there is a weave on the Echo Slam comes over the top. No Tail though. Resolution picks up the kill. Tornado going to be picking up S4 for now. But it looks like OG, even though they lost the tier 1 tower, he picked up the Chaos Knight, so it's not the worst trade in the world. And Bounty Hunter's still hanging around, trying to maybe pick up an exit kill.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But everybody on the side of OG just sticking together for now. Smoke comes out. No Tail not under it because he was still tracked up.
Fortunes change.
Yes.
Dire are
So
scared.
Jarak's illusions are going to be spotted out. Come with me. Just as they pop. Top lane, I'm hearing a Sunstrike, okay. Just scouting out the Roche, no one there. Bounty Hunter, I think they saw him. Is there a dust available as Nyx Assassin picks up the Meme Hammer? The Bounty Hunter going to be keeping himself close to resolution. Maybe goes for a track and then disappears. Did he miss by? Is it a joke?
Dire's top tower.
I guess
is under
S4 knows
attack.
better than me. So we'll see how this item gets used in the game. No Tail looking for the chase, but back him there. The TP's coming in. Is there a dust reveal? I just doesn't get it off in time. Went for the ward, I think, actually, instead of the dust. So Monkey King now getting close to the Battle Fury. Just needs the Demon Edge, which the price was changed, so it's only 2,200. So he's about 1,600 gold away from finishing that, and can find that in the next, let's say, 5 minutes. Meanwhile, Jarak's doing a little bit of farming on his own. Cancel and come with me coming in though. Jarax, is he going to be able to run himself away? Does have a song. If he feels he needs to use it to escape, Tornado comes out. Now come with me. He's going to drop the wards, but Jarax already out of the way. So the wards drop for no particular reason. And now No Tail comes in as well. They're setting up for the fight. Monkey King going to be using his Wukong's commander. And now the Boundless Strike cancel. Is he going to be able to get the TP away? Does get himself out safely. And even S4 picking up a kill on the Bounty Hunter, so 2 go down. And they baited out. No Tail's just going to be farming up these wards as well. That's a decent amount of quick gold. Keeping himself to the top. Jarax is going to be there as well. Song was used, so they've not really got a lot of catch. The Wukong's command used as well, but No Tail, are they going to be able to find this kill onto Charlie? Charlie does have the armlet as well. Jarax gets himself there, uses the Riptide. TP coming in from Nyx as well. Is there going to be a Boundless Strike to follow up over the top of the Phantasm? It looks like the Fisher does come out, but now Chaos Knight really caught in there. S4 comes in with the Spike Carapace, and Charlie gets taken down by No Tail. Charlegrave just being committed just in case there as well.
Dire's bottom tower.
Jarax is on the hunt already. Getting close to having that medallion. Nagasaran chasing out. Got himself a haste rune now as well. If you take a look at the net worth, he is on 4.4k, so above both supports on the side of Man's Not Hot. The Fisher the Sunstrike even once again scouting out the Roshan. Jarak's could be in a bit of trouble. The Fisher comes out with the Hex. There's going to be an Echo Slam committed. Sexy Bambo does take the kill.
Top tower is under attack.
Jarax, well, they make sushi out of him. Sexy Bambo does get a decent amount of gold off that kill as well for a support hero. Shadowfiend has the BKB, not used it just yet. Going for the Sanji. Is that going to be a Heaven's Halberd to try and deal with the Chaos Knight? As Monkey King has picked up the Battle Fury. What's S4 got? He does have the hammer, using it to farm up these jungle creeps.
Twice the cutting power.
And we
Radiant's
forgot to change the
bottom
overlay,
tower is
but it's
under
only between
attack.
you and me. You know, don't tell anyone. Nobody needs to know. So Jerax does have the full medallion now, as well as the weave. Should be able to do a decent amount of physical damage coming out from the side of OG. In fact, with Shadow Fiend's
Dire are scanning.
reduction, Sunstrike is going to scout it out this time. And it's only 3 points into the presence of the Dark Lord, but it is -5 armor. It's a decent amount of armor being removed from Roshan. He's on -9 at the minute.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
They do give up the tier 2 tower with the wards from Come With Me though. It looks like
Dire's middle tower
Bambo is
is
he going
under
to try and
attack.
contest this. Needs to go now with,
Has
but
fallen to the Radiant.
decides it's not worth it. Jerax does
Radiant
ping it
are
out.
Scanning. Radiant structures are fortified.
S4 being seen by the wards, so they know he's there. Do they have any reveal to try and deal with him? Just the track. But he does blink himself into the trees. Needs to be careful because he's being hunted. They do find him. There's going to be the impale. The Hex comes out. Come With Me is there to try and follow this up with the Meteor as well as the Sunstrike. Cancel. He's just going to cook bugs. And I guarantee you, after a Meteor and a Sunstrike, man is hot.
Dire's
Meanwhile,
top
No Tile
tower
is going to be able to
under
pick up the
attack.
kill onto Sexy Bambo. So Jerax Fly is going to be defending this tier 3 on the bot lane. But there is 2 heroes. Come With Me gets in close, gets the shock off, but isn't in range and now turns it around. Fly could be in a little bit of trouble. There's going to be the shackles as well as the Sunstrike.
Dire's top tower is
The
under
Bounty
attack.
Hunter picks that one up with a Shuriken toss. Me on the top lane. Song is going to be the S4 still dead, so there's no Meteor Hammer for this, but the Wukong's command comes out even with the Requiem of Souls. There's going to be a Boundless Strike over the top of the earth as well. Dust reveals the Bounty Hunter. They take down Charlie. Are they going to be able to pick up the Bounty Hunter as well? He's trying to run himself away, runs himself up to his tier 3 tower, and is able to escape the
Dire's
fate
top tower is under attack.
that came through.
Dire's
his carry.
structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, on the mid lane, Cancel being chased down by S4. Does he have the movement speed? Does have a blink dagger if he's going to be able to blink himself into the trees. Cancel trying to juke his way out of it, walks himself into a dead end, and then he's just dead. And Resolution.
Regeneration!
Got himself the Aegis, the Sanjin Yasha BKB, only used it once, so it is a 9-second charge when it comes off cooldown. 16 to 12 as well, 5k net worth advantage, and 13k on Resolution.
Dire's middle
Going towards the
tower is
butterfly.
under attack.
Oh, Come With Me, blinks himself forward, he's only going to blink himself into Jerax. Jerax gets hexed up though, so can't get the net off, and now the drums, Boundless Strike going to be a little bit off the mark, but Come With Me going to go down to Resolution anyway. No help needed.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Last
Dire's
four.
top tower has fallen.
Just going to be tracked up. It looks like Bambo doesn't want to go for the kill though, just going to be
Dire's
TPing
middle
himself
tower
away as
is
No
under
Tail
attack.
cleans up this mid lane as they skip the wave to put pressure on the tier 2 tower.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Cancel. Got himself the blink. 24 minutes in. Going to be going towards the Aghanim Scepter. I don't know, man. That seems a little bit too late
Damage!
in terms of timing. Boundless Strike comes out. There's going to be a leap forward. No Tail leaps into the Fissure and then throws out the Wukong's command as well. They should be able to take down Cancel. And No Tail does pick up that kill. Even the Bounty Hunter walking himself into the monkeys. Monkey King
Dire's top tower
going to be
is
going
under
towards a
attack.
BKB of his own. Charlie does need to be careful though. Jerax throws out the song just to scout out the Chaos Knight. No Tail now coming in to try and help split the banana. of the Chaos Knight. Is there a boundless strike? Gets himself in range, cancels the TP, comes in with the leap as well. There's going to be the Phantasm, but I don't think it's going to be enough. It's No-Tail, just keeps on leaping himself in and around the trees. Jerax is going to be there with the Riptide as well, some Medallion as well. Now in net. Don't think Chaos Knight gets himself out of this one as Sexy Bambo does take down S4. For the Monkey King. Ooh, top. Dire Jungle. Fly. Just caught out. Sexy Bambo picks himself up a double, it looks like.
Loaded to the gills.
No-Tail pushing in the bot lane. Going to be helped by Resolution as well as Jerax. Who... Has he got anything coming out on the courier? Let's take a look-see. BKB for No-Tail.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, this tier 2 tower, I don't think it's going to be around much longer.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
He's just going to be reclaimed, but I don't think Resolution's really going to be that bothered as he does build towards the full
Dire's middle
butterfly
tower
now.
is under attack.
So cancel, just trying to do what he can. He does have the Hand of Midas, which is going to help him along the way to the Aghanim Scepter. But he's still about, what's that, 1,300 gold away from finishing it, 26 minutes in. If we take a look at the net worth, he is third on the chart, so it's not too bad. The Chaos Knight, though, that's not what you want to be seeing. Come with me comes in. This could be a kill. No-Tail. But it's actually going to be Fly. And No-Tail is... Who's actually there? I could see him on the map. Stacking trees on trees on trees, but Sexy Bambo, one more right-click Resolution takes him down. And S4, he gets himself a double. As the Bounty Hunter was behind, S4 trying to chase forward, but there was no one there for him to chase onto. And now he does have the full butterfly. Naga Siren leading the line. S4 going to be in the mid lane. Maybe they try and go onto Charlie and come with me.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So Jerax moves himself into the mid lane, and it's going to be 3 heroes. The buyback does come out from Sexy Bambo that wants to try and contest this. Is he going to be able to find anything though, as he just looks like he's going to be able to help clean up the creep wave. Doesn't need to get too far out because it will put him under a little bit of pressure. As OG do hang around. Roshan coming up in at least 1 minute and 12 seconds. Naga Siren, not got anything queued up item wise, has got about 1900 gold as well. Maybe goes for that late game Radiance. Moves from the support into like a semi carry role. Resolution walks himself up with the DD, the Tornado, the Aftershock, but there's going to be the song. Jerax singing the song of his people as No-Tail comes up from the Wukong's command. And now Resolution instantly blows up Come With Me. Cancel being taken down as well. Charlie. Meteor Hammer's going to be off the mark, but it's not going to stop them from being able to take down 3 heroes. Buyback comes out from Cancel. He cancels his death. Does not today. But are they going to be able to defend this? Fisher, Sexy Bambo did buy back, remember, is going to go down 61 seconds without an Earthshaker. This is going to be at least 1 lane of racks. Cancel netted up, boundless strike. He did buy back as well. That's going to be a dieback.
Dire's top tower is under Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
And man may not be hot, but he ain't going to be
Dire's
winning this
middle
game
barracks
either.
has fallen. Dire's top tower
As they do
is
go
under
down
attack.
1 game to OG. Is a best of 3, so they have a chance to bring it back in the 2nd and 3rd game. But OG, for now, going to be taking the 1st game. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with game number 2. But for now, we'll just throw it to a bit of music. Bit of a calm and relaxing beat. While man's not hot, get themselves together and try and pull it back for the 2nd game. I've been Rob and Roll Gaming. I hope you've enjoyed the 1st game, and we'll see you right after the break.